Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting, laughing, they love it, but don't judge it. Off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. You are in the world's greatest. Love it, but don't judge us. Come on, damn.
Good evening, and grand rising to all my overseas brothers and sisters and all my in-state melanated brothers and sisters. Welcome to another episode, man, of Bit of Conversation. Today is Manday, man. We back, man. Second day of the week. Y'all know what it is, man. First and foremost, big ups to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Hey, secondly, big ups to the best moderators in the game. Y'all know who they are. Young boy, Maya Bucks, Master Teacher Fox Dad, TLS, Preston McKenzie, aka P Mac. We got Club Can't Get In, Coach Ricky, Gare Bear, Diablo, Big Frank. Hey man, and my big bro, Professor Remo Williams, bringing up the real for show. And we can't forget about them queens, man. We got the first lady, Miss Gaming Palace. You know what I'm saying? That's Miss Gigi. We got Miss Star Wars Markets LLC. We got the beautiful Miss Asha Brooks. And last but not least, we got Miss CC Craven. Carefully, y'all. Hey, and if I forgot anybody, man, you know I love you, man. Hey, all my moderators, man. Hey, man, don't forget to check out Lynn Chicago. Peace of y'all, 501 East 61st Street, right here in Chicago, Illinois. There's Soul Food and Bakery, 2523 West 79th Street, also in Chicago, Illinois, man. And if you're over East My Way, 2911 East 79th Street, man, check out the Urban Lux Cafe. Don't forget about the cafe where grown folks play, 17553 South Kensington, Hazelcrest. Hey, and if you're sick, man, like I've been for the past couple of days, but I'm getting better, y'all, check out the House of Health and Wellness, 1400 Torres Avenue, Suite 213. Y'all know what it is, man. And let them know Bearded Conversation sent you, man. We in the building tonight, y'all. Y'all know how I like to do, man. Let y'all hit the thing so we don't interrupt you. So hit it.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What up, Lan? Yeah. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting, laughing, they love it, but don't judge it.
Off the block, giving it back.
Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting, laughing, they love it, but don't judge us. Damn. Got it off the block, forming a dynasty from a rock. Laid back in the cut, press play, can't get enough. Yo, let's chop it up in every location. A Bearded conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support payments. Started from the bottom like basements, now we famous. Podcast official, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking it how we living it. Rolling like a dealership, managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcast, no, you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube, Knowledge Supreme Infinite. Chicago got a dipping exotic, let's talk about it. Going live, check your notifications so you can holler. Or leave it in the comments, debate it, just being honest. Chicago topics, road ride views, we supersonic. Big Angus Conga, circle back round like every week. Tell a friend off the block, it's where we meet. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back to hood lovers. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. Come on. The hood lovers, off the block, giving it back. The hood lovers, broadcasting live. Off the block, giving it back. Off the block, giving it back. Off the block, giving it back. Off the block, giving it back.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation, man. I am your host, Beard Games Con, a.k.a. Con the Don, b.k.a. Mr. BGK. We in the building, man. Hey, I feel a little better, y'all. A little better. You know what I'm saying? Got a little pep in my step, man. Weekend had me, you know what I'm saying? You know, all them blows we took, you know what I'm saying? Man, you know, with the deaths and things and such going on in the world. And then, you know, I was sick, man. I feel a little better. So, y'all, let's get to it. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. First and foremost, Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. One last time. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. I can't speak enough to that it's a lot going on, you know what I'm saying, in the world today. Whether it's directly or indirectly affecting you. And we need to wake up, man, and we need to, get these plans like I've been talking about, get these plans. Hey, if you're a spiritual person, get in tune with whoever you need to get in tune with. Um, it's time to get our affairs in order, man. And it's been time. you know. So, I just want to let, the people we come in contact with on a day-to-day basis, people we're cordial with, our families, our extended families, more especially our Bearded Conversation, Bearded Studios, and Bad TV family, man. We just want to, keep everybody connected. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody know, it's a support group out there for you. And like Roscoe always say, if ain't nobody told you that they love you today, Roscoe love you. Bearded Conversation love you, and we here for you. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. So, man, yeah, like I say, let's do that. And don't forget those 5 key components of life, man. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And for the Peanut Gallery, man, that's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Some of the five things that I think that we all could use to you know what I'm saying, help us get through the things that we need to get through, especially when it's about self-awareness and knowing who you are. You know what I'm saying? So again, those things I love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And again, that's not the end all be all. You know, this journey, this building, you know what I'm saying, this rough ashlar or this imperfect stone or whatever type of analyzation or comparison that you want to, or analogy that you want to compare it to or give it to, meaning your physical self, who you are, what you know, what you think of yourself, what you think of other people, the things that you do in your life. This, is always a work in progress until your energy chooses to embark or seek out another vessel to continue. You know what I'm saying? What this once was. Um, yeah, yeah, man. It's a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's a lot. So and we never really get into explaining and getting into the interworkings and things because I don't want to seem like a lot of people they watch these conscious or they watch these other things and people be talking to pseudo and shit like that, but even with when I get up here and I speak against certain things that I might think are pseudo. But even if I'm thinking it's pseudo, guess what? Someone else doesn't, and they do it, and it really helps them. And I always say, I encourage you to do it if you think it. You know what I'm saying? But again, that negative, we never really get deep into, what I'm saying, some of the things that we talk about and discuss here. We talk about it, we touch on them, and then, we like fly over them and stuff like that because sometimes it can be a lot. But I just want people, when they watching the show to just really, whether we shooting the shit or we having fun or we being reckless, just take it in and realize that hey, it's not just us, it's everybody. It's just it's different plights. You know, I didn't have guests in all walks of life come on and listen. Yeah, your journey ain't their journey. Journey ain't your journey. But guess what? Everybody go through something. You be surprised. And I'm not saying that, okay, well, that's a 1 in 10 case. But fuck it, we a 1 in something case as well. We only know, and when I say we, I'm speaking, more towards, the darker hue individual, because we only respond and react to certain situations and circumstances because of the plight that we take. And we don't actually know how to realize or take in that other people go through the same shit. I think about that, you know, because we talk about religion, we talk about slavery, we talk about certain words, we talk about feelings and emotions and how people think and feel, man, woman. Like, no one really will understand, and no one I don't think really sit down and just realize like, what the fuck? All that shit senseless and meaningless. Don't none of that shit really mean nothing. I get it, I mean, link is in the chat too, man. You know. But let me get to it. Let me get to it. Y'all, whoop, beep, boop, 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 and hit a button. Let me come back. Let me come back. Let me come back. Nah, man, that was just something I guess I just wanted to get off the top of my head, man. Like, and it might sound like it ain't a rant or a babbling, y'all. So the point I'm trying to get to, y'all, is that all this shit that we do and the things that we try to find answers for, or we try to say it's religion, we try to say it's politics, we try to say it's science, we try to say it's this. And guess what? At the end of the day, regardless of what we say, what we research, what we think, what we believe, what we feel, what we think we know, what we don't know, you still don't know. You still don't know. The fuck is the fight for? Why? Why? What? I mean, that's life. But let's get to it, man. Let's get to it, man. Hey, y'all, man, the thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. I don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. I don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. This video stream is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. Once again, this video stream is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only, with underline and undertone of entertainment. We don't want you to take any advice given or anything shown on this video stream for face value without consulting the proper professional that suits your specific needs. Please do your due diligence. Again, please do your due diligence. If you don't know what due diligence means, look it up. Please do your proper vet. Don't know what it means? Look it up, Google it, grab a dictionary. Please do your research. Again, if you don't know what it means, look it up, Google it, ask somebody. Get that second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth opinion, man. We don't want you going out here robbing no bank, starting no revolts, telling your boss what he can tell you, how you can turn this sideways and where to put it. Because you can't get nothing out of me. And as you can see, hey man, we in the building, boy. Hey, big ups to Roscoe P, man. I actually talked to Roscoe earlier, man. He said he gonna try to slide through one day during this week. Big ups to my man L Boogie, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to Boogie, man. Big ups to Boogie, man. That brother on the positive movement, man. Big ups to him, man. Peace and blessings to him. I hope that brother succeed and both them brothers, all my people, man. I hope everybody get what they, you know what I'm saying? Get what they looking for, man. Everybody, man. Hey, and also big ups to my co-host with the mostest, man, my little one, AJ, what's going on, son? How you feel? And big ups to everybody, family, man, all the kids, aunties, uncles, children, sons, daughters, mothers, fathers, grandfathers, grandmothers, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to everybody, aunties, uncles, man, nieces, nephews, cousins again. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to everybody, man. Yeah, man, we in the building tonight, man. It's Manly Manday, man. Let's see what's going on. Let me get this off the screen, man. Let's get to it, man. Man. I got one in a little preacher mode earlier. What's going on? What's cracking, Grimer, man? Grimer in the building, man. We got Shawnee Accord Lord in the building, my boy. He say we come into this world with questions and we leave it to say, basically, man, I appreciate that. You know what? I appreciate that, Shawnee Accord Lord. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, hey, Shawnee Accord Lord said, man, we come into this world with questions and we leave it the same.
Dom DeMarco.
Bang, bang, bang.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Hey, you done kick some shit off, Shawnee Accord Lord. Hey, you done kick some shit off. Hey, Shawnee Accord Lord say we come into this world with questions and we leave it the same.
Dom DeMarco.
Bang, bang, bang.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
What y'all think? Think that's true? Nah, we know it's true. Hey, what's going on, Chris? Chris in the building, man. What's going on with you, Chris? How you feel, my boy? How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? Hey, man. We in the building, man. We chilling, man. It's Manly Manday, man. Hey, man, I wanted to talk about something this weekend, and I didn't get a chance to talk about it. Um, I done heard a few platforms and a few places talking about it. This Georgia thing, man. I guess I'll start my night off with that because I didn't really get into it when I wanted to get into it. This Georgia thing. Um, and what I mean by this Georgia thing, the Georgia football players. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the players as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't want to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying players in general. He said, just ate some dinner. That's what's up, man. I'm glad. Oh, yeah, that's what's up, man. I ain't even ate nothing yet. Actually, I don't know, man. I ain't been feeling well, brother. So, I really ain't been I tried the other day I did eat something, man, and but I really ain't been eating since I ain't been feeling well. That shit just ain't been you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to drink orange juice and a lot of water and stay hydrated and shit like that, but it's just hey, you know how it be when you sick, man. And I got a big ass can of Lysol, I'm spraying this shit, then I'm in this motherfucker like I already can't breathe and shit. Then when the Lysol hit your nose, it's like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But this Georgia thing, man, with the athletes, man. Um, NCAA, all this fussing and fighting about paying athletes, NILs, um, suspensions and all this old crazy shit. Um, when it comes to the football, but these athletes, especially with Georgia, and I'm not saying that I'm putting or I want to put any scrutiny or pull anything out about, how it's ran or well, yes I am. Yes I am. Um, but what I'm saying is I don't just want to limit it or just project it just at Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to project it just at Georgia. So when I'm saying this, I want to say to the NCAA as a whole and all your sport groups that you have, that they control and that they run over, that they head. Um, like Georgia, this is like I believe what I want to say maybe the third, fourth incident um, with the DUIs and stuff like that, and nothing's really getting done about these teams. And now they say they um what they say they suspended the young man or something like that from like from like football activities, which is like spring football, which they probably ain't even playing if he a star player. Who knows? I don't know how that shit go. Um, and just like the guys last couple of years ago that was racing. You know what I'm saying? When one of the staff member died, one staff member got fired for participating in the activity, and then the two young men that were on Georgia's team, they're currently active NFL players right now. Um, this drinking, this driving, this racing shit, like, and don't get me wrong, man. I know that shit can be fun, but that shit can take lives, and that shit is dangerous. And then if y'all getting drunk, and then y'all out here want to speed race and do this dumb shit. Um, and I don't want to blame this just on the NCAA. I want to blame this on the school itself as well, and those individuals who partook. You know, because the mindless thought process that one has to ignore or I'm not even ignore, pull to the front of your mind to be like, well, I don't give a fuck. But don't get me wrong, we all did stupid shit, but I think this is a university, man, who's had multiple problems with this. Like, what are we doing to nip this in the bud? Can we do things that that can, maybe um, make the environment safer, because even as a parent that wants to send a child to go play football, and I'm not saying that this happens to everybody, but you know what I'm saying, you get into that circle, is this some shit that I got to look forward to? You know what I'm saying? Or the mother is like, man, well, could it be, my son that's the one that's going to be either the passenger or the driver, in those type of situations. It's sad, and it can be hard, and it can be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy because um so, but apparently so now, well, so at first I knew they were suspended from football activities. So I'm gonna read an article and see if we can get some updates. So a pair of Georgia football players indefinitely suspended after driving arrest. According to a release from UGA Athletics, a pair of rising second years were indefinitely suspended on reported reckless driving charges. I'm sorry. After a pair of driving arrests, two Georgia football players have been indefinitely suspended. According to UGLA, I'm gonna say UGLA, hell no. UGA Athletics released sophomore wide receiver Nitro Tuggle and Red Search freshman offensive lineman Marquise Easley were both indefinitely suspended from all team activities. According to an arrest with the Athens Clarke County Police Department, Tuggle arrested early Tuesday morning on reckless driving and speeding charges. The report said he was arrested around 2 a.m. and released on a $26,000 bond $26 bond. I'm sorry, around 3 a.m. Wow. And never mind, let me keep reading. According to an incident reported from the Georgia State Patrol, Easley was driving recklessly near an apartment complex in Athens. The report said he lost control of his car, crashed into a power distribution box. See, stupid shit. Now, you could have killed yourself, electrocuted yourself, or a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, coming to try to, excuse my language, y'all, or somebody coming to try to help you, what I'm saying, trying to open the door, and you didn't hit a damn box, and electricity flowing, and you and that motherfucker getting shocked, and now whoever hitting the door trying to open the door shocked, because people ain't thinking like that when this shit happens. They just going and they thinking they finna try to save you. Now, you didn't cause some shit. You feel me? Now, they saying reckless driving. Um, so I don't want to say or put what I'm saying, alcohol into play, but the incident earlier that I spoke about the two guys that was in that's in the league now, alcohol was involved in this. And again, like I say, this could have been senseless, just like reckless, like okay, because people we see it in the hood. We see it where we from. When people, what I'm saying, get their cars or they get certain cars, man, they want to burn rubber, they want to peel out, they want to do this. You know what I'm saying? They want to make skid marks. Hey, we see it. Hell, if you scroll, it's a whole community of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying, with their high end cars, putting tires on them, man, doing spin outs. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just seen motherfuckers get hit in the spin outs. It's crazy. Um, his car spun out and hit a different car. The car easily crashed into hit another car. Easily crashed into an apartment building within the 1,000 block of Redwood Lane. Vehicle 1 then struck vehicles 2 passenger side with its driver's side, the report said. This caused vehicle 2 to strike vehicle 3 passenger side with its driver's side. So this is a change. They going through the chain of reaction. Okay, so these are the most recent indefinite suspensions that head coach Kirby Smart and Georgia has given out. Former Bulldog Rara Terrace was suspended indefinitely and then dismissed due to one felony charge of second-degree cruelty to children and 2 misdemeanor charges on battery. The current Bulldog Kobe Young was arrested due to a misdemeanor charges of battery and assault on an unborn child. He was suspended indefinitely and missed, what the hell, most of the 2024 season as a result. However, unlike Thomas, Smart said he has been cleared, I'm sorry, in practicing with the team. Kobe It's with us. He's practicing with us. He's cleared, Smart said. Now, and again, like, so fuck that. Not just the driving issue. I got a lot of, cause this shit is like, bro, we see a man, I don't want to talk. You know what, y'all? I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't want to go against my football. Y'all try to turn me against my football. They trying to turn me against football, Sean. He say, "Damn, man, it's terrible when fun can cancel your life." Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. He said, "Yep, they be doing spin outs and regular things." Yeah, man. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. But he said, "Y'all got my cousin on the screen." Top of the matter. You say the X-Man's your cousin. That's what's going on. What's going on, Miss CC? So check it out. So no, I'm gonna keep going, man. But you know, it's been a lot of accusations and shit. A lot of people don't talk about this and they don't get it out, man. A lot of people don't even talk about all the shit that go on with NFL players and abuse, you know what I'm saying, that they suffer and send people through. And not only NFL, NBA players mentally and shit, you know, when they out on the road fucking off on the women and doing whatever, mistreating people. But I want to speak solely focused to the young kids that's doing this shit. Like, and and again, so it's not even really about uh uh like, you know, back then, you know, and I know it's cliche, people say, you know, you use the sport to get out, you know, and we gotta stop pushing that shit as well, because guess what? Everybody don't fucking get out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say we need to start teaching our kids these mathematics, because once they understand the mathematics about who gonna make it and what you gonna get when you make it and how long it take to, no, fuck all that. Not saying that it's not something that you shouldn't try to reach for if that's what you really want. But you know what I'm saying? We got to understand and we got to know that that shit ain't for everybody. Just like being a scientist ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just like having money ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, being down on your ass just ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Um, so, but yeah, man, you know, a lot of these young athletes, man, like I was saying, and it's not even going about trying to make it out. Like you say, Sean, shit, just having fun can ruin your fucking life, cancel your life. And we are aware, but we're so unattached and so unfocused about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, what if you was the star? And you the star acting a fucking fool and you didn't crash and now your life over. You know what I'm saying? You know, it happened like Ronnie Fields, man. High school star, broke his neck. Same shit. Jason Williams made it to the league. Wanted to ride motorcycles. Put it in his contract. Told this brother that you shouldn't be you shouldn't even be within 100 feet of a motorcycle. And what you do? You gonna get on a motorcycle? It's crazy. But yeah, man. But to the young adults, bro. Uh, and what's crazy, y'all? And it's mad crazy because I ain't even mad at them. And see, and this is what this is so, and this is what destructions. This is what for me. This is what I feel. What destruction look like and what part of destruction is. So we telling these young folks not to do the same shit that we did. Any event that they won't wind up like us, but not so much not like us, because some of us, you know what I'm saying, have been successful and have, you know, changed and did things, and maybe just, you know, it wasn't written in the cards for certain shit to happen to us, for us to learn what we needed to learn to get to where we needed to get to. And all I'm basically saying is that, you know, we can't be mad at them because shit, when you was their age, you probably did the same shit, or, you know, depending upon where you from or whatever, you know, you did certain shit and certain things. You know what I'm saying? You know? Um, And people can say, well, shit happens to teach people lessons. Is it divine? Is it the universe? Is it cause and effect? Is it science? Well, for whatever the reason may be, shit happens. And, you know, and if you got to be the example of the shit that's happening, I mean, um, I want to give those people and even myself and even those watching who may have contributed to that and maybe, you know, missed that beat, as far as, you know, something tragic but still had an effect and learned something from it. I want to give flowers to all who goes through life experiences. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to necessarily turn it into a negative thing and knock it. Well, I'm knocking knocking it to be for us to become more aware and think about the things that we do. But again, we have to be understanding, and we have to know that, listen, we all made mistakes. Mistakes happen, things happen, you know. Um, and to keep trying to understand that we need to learn from these type of things. You know what I'm saying? Like not take them in vain and not just overlook a lot of things that people say to us. And again, even myself. I believe we all have been through that. We all have been through that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but NCAA in the state of Georgia, man, I believe you guys need to buckle down. All that indefinite shit. Like, listen, if they really wanted this football and that's their dream and that's their passion, and then it's crazy because if you take it away from some of these young guys, you know, eh, are we throwing them back to the wolves? Are we? You know, is that same 18, 19, 20, 21-year old, is that the same 12, 13, and 14-year old? At those two different ages, you know, like if we take the football from 'em, are we gonna throw him back to the wolves? You know, because now, if he was on a football scholarship or athletic scholarship, but if we take that away, and now he can't afford to go to college. Now he can't afford to, what I'm saying, obtain his goal. But then, we have to, as a community, which we don't do now, we got to learn how to nurture and cultivate and guide this young man into, to some type of some community college, to whereas, he can go to school for 2 years, take a lot of major electives, for the low, or you know what I'm saying, and get some grants and shit like that, and obtain a certain maintain, not obtain, well, obtain and maintain a certain GPA, and maybe apply for some more things that can get them some more funding. I'm saying, that can cover some costs of some things, and maybe teach them some hard work and dedication on finding a job. To whereas what this don't cover, maybe this can cover or help with, and and what I'm saying is, because it's a debt thing too, man. We don't want to go in debt, but we don't want to get discouraged or trade or take up a trade. I'm saying, get you some federal grants or something like that to take up a trade. Because if you can't play football, because if we want to punish him that way, I'm just saying, we got to think about all the things that go with it. Or, he might be a strong-willed individual. Shit, he might have just been playing football because that's what somebody wanted him to do. He probably didn't want to do that shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's crazy how we think and how we are and how we react to shit in life. But that's how life go, y'all. But we're gonna move along, man. I don't. Yellow Beezy, man. Y'all heard about Yellow Beezy. I don't really listen to Yellow Beezy music. Now, I did listen to Mo 3. So apparently Yellow Beezy is on his he on his little dirt. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, let me. All right, that wasn't really, okay, that was a dud. That was a dud. He on his little dirt. But yeah, Yellow Beezy, man, supposedly would set this murder for hire shit out. Supposedly, man, he got something to do with the Mo 3. I don't know how they connected it. What's going on, but they got the brother locked up. And it's crazy, man. Like this the wave, man. This is really the wave. Like they getting all these brothers out here for a bunch of this crazy shit that's been going on, man. This is the wave. You know, I don't like again. I didn't listen to Yellow Beezy as an artist. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Mo 3 though. You know what I'm saying? He was decent. You feel me? He had some joints I was fucking with Mo 3 for sure. I was fucking with Mo 3. Rainwater just did an interview. I ain't really watched the interview that he just did. I think that was like Mo 3 manager. I really ain't into Rainwater and shit like that. I don't really do all that. But now just to understand the situation, you know what I'm saying, about so-called beef and motherfuckers into it with each other. Now I understand that premise. You get it, you know what I'm saying? Well, I get it. Feel me? But again, murder for hire. Like I seen some shit Charleston White said. Charleston White was like, shit, you should have just, you know what I'm saying, when it killed him yourself, you'd have had a better chance of defense because you could have said it was self-defense because, you know what I'm saying? Well, again, I don't get off into that shit, so, I don't know, but I guess Mo3 was at him or they was at each other, and there's been some ongoing shooting back and forth. But that murder for hire shit, you know what I'm saying? I guess that pull out a different whole type of law, a whole different type of assessment. You know what I'm saying? That bring a whole different type of understanding to the game, because now you got premeditation. You know what I'm saying? And then you got exchange of money and phone calls and things like that. You know what I'm saying? That hire on a motherfucker, like that's some assassin type shit. That's some terroristic type shit. You feel me? So now this brother could be facing life. And in the state of Texas, you know what I'm saying, life, or the death penalty type shit now is what's going on with this Yellow Beezy shit. So I don't know, Yellow Beezy, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna read no article on it because I ain't really, I haven't looked up an article, because I just wanted to talk and discuss about it, because even within the article, man, we gonna read it and it's gonna be and we don't know the backstory and backdrops, and now we gotta do some digging and shit like that. Well, I could have did a little bit better investigative journalism, but I just want to speak on the topic on hand, just to the main topic. We don't know if he did it or didn't do it. They gonna do their investigation and they due diligence, of course. And right now they saying they got phone records and shit like that. Um about, what I'm saying, the back and forth interaction. Uh so and then I heard Trap Boy Freddy name, and I listen again, I'm not in that world. You know what I'm saying? But I do know who Mo3 is, and I do know who Yellow Beezy is. Um it's senseless, you know. To just to speak on it, period, for what it is and what it's worth, it's just senseless. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no different than what go on here in the city where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody else city out there. That shit is just senseless. You know what I'm saying? And then what's crazy about it, y'all, for me, what's fucked up about it to me is, like, and again, and I done said this shit again multiple times. Like, we do this shit to try to get away from all the BS that we got going on in our environment. We do this, you know what I'm saying? We do this to try to make a better way, for what we think we want to have going on. You know what I'm saying? But it don't never seem to work that way for some strange reason. Excuse me, y'all. It never seemed to work that way, man. But and then like, why? Okay, so cause we do this shit, y'all. And don't get me wrong, I'm not encouraging or subscribing or saying a motherfucker should do any of this shit, right? But it's been motherfuckers that they got away with certain shit. You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker that don't get away with certain shit, right? But why? Bro, like, you in one part of Texas, this man is in another part. Why is y'all even beefing? So then they try to say it was about some baby daddy, baby. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on. Like, damn. The shit that go, bro, and think about it. This a motherfucker right now out here getting his shoes stepped on, or a motherfucker looking at him wrong, and a motherfucker done got mad because he looked at him wrong, mean mugging him. You know what I'm saying? And they ready to crash out over a look. Ready to crash out over a look. And you can't tell me after you crash out on that look if shit come your way. All that, it depends. Well, no, we gonna keep it simple. We talking about the crashing out over the look. Man, motherfucker, you 30 years because you done crashed out over a look. You can't tell me, man, I don't get no fuck. That's the fuck you do. You thinking you the dumbest motherfucker in the world right about now. We needed that break and that pause. Motherfuckers just don't think about shit they do no more. It's music. And if it's personal, like how personal can personal be if it ain't physical or if it ain't direct? Because you emotional? A lot of conflict is fucking emotional. The fucking Ukrainians and that's emotion. Every fucking 20, 15 minutes, Kim Jong-un ugly ass, that's emotion. Trump might be a little bit of idiocy, you know what I'm saying? We I don't know. Trump. I don't know. Yeah, he might be. He might be the R word. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no pun intended. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Trump might be a little bit no, but yeah, man. A lot of this emotional ass response to shit, man. Like, bro, because like, and how did? Because I'm saying, come on, a baby father, or again and again, that could be just some shit that's just getting thrown out there to, add let's put it this way, some blackness to it, some ratchetness to it, some shit that want to keep everybody involved and engulfed into the toxicity of the stupidity. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that's what we like. Oh, his baby mama, his baby daddy type shit. Come on, man. And don't get me wrong. Hey, excuse me. That shit is happening though. That shit is happening. And that's the wild part about the shit. That shit do be happening. Motherfuckers is really, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy, man. Like when are we gonna realize we got a lot way more to live for than the stupid shit that we do? You know what I'm saying? Honestly, really, truly speaking, you know what I'm saying? When are we gonna realize, man, that we got a lot of living to do and we got a lot to do before we get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And all these lack of resources and avenues that we say we ain't got. When some get the shit that we say we ain't got, man, let's utilize this shit to the fullest, man. I was watching the show, man, and a brother came up on the show, and he was saying that we lack the information and knowledge of economy building, and we don't understand what value is and how to run an economy and understand business and stuff like that. And it was some intelligent black folk or other melanated people. I'm sorry, there go that word again. Some other intelligent melanated brothers on the panel who spoke against it. And some who spoke for it or whatever the case may be. Um, but shit was just still just confusing though for me. I didn't really. I got what he was saying and I got what the other brothers was saying, but the conversation really got nowhere because it wasn't a solution that was trying to be. It was just, well, this is this and this is this, and it all started from Trump and a critique from Trump putting Linda McMahon over the Department of Education and her qualifications and shit like that. It just, just went, oh wow. It was saying shit like how we get over here, how we go off into everywhere. But I'm starting to think that shit is true. We don't understand a lot of shit. And if we do, we sure in the hell don't act like it. Real shit. Because again, Yellow Beezy, come on, bro. Yellow. Oh, you was doing your thing, man, staying out the way. Like, what was the purpose? You know what I'm saying? Mo, I get it. He not hitting on RIP Mo 3. Like, come on, man. You sound like you was the choir boy, church singer. You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't stay in your lane? You know? We were just talking about this Saturday, how certain music affects certain brothers and how a brother was, what I'm saying, from off the East Coast. Shout out OC Kush. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Big Novak. Shout out Cito Boy. You know what I'm saying? He was on the panel, man, and he was like, music shit made him take a turn for the worse, Um, he came up here and said, his mom, I mean, his pops killed his mom. And his pops went to jail, so, you know, he say the music and shit raised him, the streets raised him. So I can't knock a motherfucker's understanding and experiences and feelings. You know what I'm saying? When shit like that happen, and shit like that take place. You just can't tell a motherfucker, and that's what a lot of, and I get that too. You just can't tell a motherfucker, well, it's gonna be okay, or this is this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can, but you know, especially when that shit happened at a young age, like that trauma, like that man, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't everybody, we individuals, so you know what I'm saying? Certain shit take the people different ways. So yeah, I get it. But man, we I don't think we as people, sit back and just take the time out to really think about the value, the expression. You know what I'm saying? The shit that makes us go uh 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 makes us go get inspired and get motivated to do the shit that we do, to want to get up, you know. And it's the same for the people that have that lack of motivation and inspiration. It could be through anxiety or depression or whatever type of trauma that they suffer. Even with a good support system, it's hard. And I'm not knocking it, and I don't want to say that it don't work. I just want to speak to the reality of even with a good support system, shit be hard. You know, especially if you battling within yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got a support system and you battling yourself and you're not understanding that this is a support system for you. And they really trying to help. Because when you battling demons like that, man, it's hard. It's hard to know what's helping, what's hurt, you know? Hard. Hey man, it's the life though, shit. It's the life we living in, man. It's what go on. What go on, man. It's shit that happens. It's shit that happens, man. Wow. It's a wild ass world. Oh man. Hey, moving right along, man. We got some more tragic shit happening in the city, man. 15-year-old boy charged in Chicago with a teenage girl death on the west side. A 15-year-old boy was arrested and charged in connection with stabbing death of Kaya Love, 16, at a West Side park last week. Love was last heard from on March 16th when she told her mother, when she told her family she was going to a McDonald's with a friend. Police found Love's body in in Horan Park. She had been severely beaten and stabbed, her family said. So a 15-year-old boy was charged in connection with the stabbing of Kaya Love, a 16-year-old girl on the west side. Love was found dead by police in East Garfield Park neighborhood on March 17th. The suspect was arrested on Sunday in connection with her death. Chicago police said Love's family had last heard from her on Sunday, March 16th, when she told them she was going to a nearby McDonald's with friends. The next day, police found her dead. Relatives said she had been severely beaten and stabbed at Horn Park in the 3000 block west of Van Buren Street. Police did not identify the suspect as he was a juvenile. Love was a junior at Manley Career Academy High School. Her family members said she had an internship at Chicago's Gallery 37, where she loved to draw. But her greatest passion was cooking. Big ups to Gallery 37, man. I remember when Gallery 37 used to be over here on the east side, man. Uh, and speaking of Gallery 37, my homeboy used to work for Gallery 37 too, man. Big ups to my homeboy, man. Listen, y'all, we got a specialist coming in to talk about cybersecurity Wednesday, man. So make sure y'all tuning in to that show for Wednesday, man, here on Being the Conversation, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Time, man, every Monday through Thursday. But Wednesday, man, we do have a specialist that's going to be in the building with good credentials, man. He's going to give a PowerPoint / lecture, you know what I'm saying, on cybersecurity for those that's interested on learning how to protect, you know what I'm saying, your things, or learning how to detect certain glitches or and malware software or whatever the words is, dude said that he gonna be using, you know what I'm saying, how to detect certain glitches or look for certain things and how to trace certain things back to certain IPs. So that you can, be on point with it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're interested in that, and then also, if anybody want to come in and ask questions or after the presentation is over with about how to, that TikTok and the China security shit, like, link all that. We gonna try to get understanding about all that Wednesday. So that should be a great, powerful show. So please come in the building for that, man. Because it should be very interesting, very interesting. But anyway, so I don't know exactly what happened that night, but what I do know is that there was a young lady who did not receive the service that was necessary that she was supposed to receive, said Alderman Jason Irvin of the 28th Ward. Horn Park spans 3 acres and is 2 blocks from the Area 4 Police Headquarters. At a vigil held on Sunday, loved ones questioned whether the officers searched for love before she was found. If the officers did not do what they were supposed to do and did not follow procedure and did not follow common sense, they will be beat to death with approximately what? Did not follow common sense, they will be dealt with approximately, Irvin said. Okay. So when asked if the officers were under investigation, Irvin responded, "Yes, I can confirm that." So the alderman is putting the officers under investigation. So apparently, and before I was going to read this article, I was going to read an announcement from a girl that went missing, and that young lady was the girl that I was actually going to announce, and I didn't really know after reading the article that this was the same young lady that this young man, you know what I'm saying, is wild and crazy, man. So yeah, she was missing. Went missing last week. It's crazy, man. Young, bro. Young, 15, young, young. This is what's going on. It's madness, man. Hey, it's madness, but hey, it's the life. Shit. It's life, man. And shit, and I ain't trying to be chipper or joyous or none of this shit about it, man. This shit, it is what it is. You know? You can only do so much. Shit, you can only give what you can give. You know, I ain't saying give up, but shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, motherfuckers out here tired of breaking their backs for people, man, and doing shit. You know what I'm saying? They get to a point, and I feel people, and that's why, and I rock with people hard that say no matter what, shit, this is what they gonna do because that shit take a lot. You know, that shit take a lot. And then you can't be mad at the ones that give up. Can't be mad at the ones that give up. That's been trying for a long time to help. It is what it is, man. Oh, y'all know Jay-Z and Beyonce, man. Why they trying to sue their boy Kanye West, man. They trying to sue Kanye. I don't know what's going on with it. But they trying to sue Kanye West, man, because Kanye West was out here calling their kids, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. What the fuck is going on with Kanye? And then again, man, like Kanye, man, like, and you know what? So that shit is offensive, though. I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit is offensive. But I think I think Jay-Z should have called Ye, man. I think, you know what I'm saying? Jay, you took Ye under your wings, you know what I'm saying? As a young man, as a young adult coming up in this industry, man. I think you and don't get me wrong, man. You're a grown man. You fend for yourself. Listen, the same way you learned, he learned. And then, people will say, people always make this correlation too. You know what I'm saying? Look at Jay-Z, compared to many other people. You know what I'm saying? Look, compared to many other people, and I'm not gonna say everybody because I don't know what went on with Beanie Siegel and the rest of them brothers. But look, he made Rihanna a billionaire. This is what they say. We made Rihanna a billionaire, and made Ye a billionaire, you know, coming up from under him. Like who in the music then did that? He did. He ain't made nobody no billionaire. Dre ain't. Khaled ain't. And I ain't saying Jay made them billionaires. But, they was all in that same, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying, and then, listen, and I ain't speaking good on Jay-Z, and I ain't speaking bad on him, because, then you got your Dame and Dashes, You got your Dame Dashes, you got your Benny Siegels and shit, you feel me? You know? So, and again, I don't know, and we'll never know, man. A lot of this shit is hearsay. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, a lot of this shit coming straight out of the horse's mouth. But if it ain't a conversation with all the horses that's involved at the same time, you feel me? Like and not saying that I would want to see that shit, but but that's the only way for melanated people that's into that toxic shit, that toxicity type shit. You feel me? To get an understanding or to pick a side or to value what one may deem is what they feel is ethical. You have to have all them brothers sit down in the same room. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Emotions gonna flare. Shit gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? Can you really do that without somebody wanting to put their hands on the next motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? You should be able to, but a lot of times it don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Or put them in the same room and have them, you know what I'm saying, separated by shit. You know what I'm saying? When to the point where they can't get to each other, but they can still hear each other and conversate and see each other. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know, who knows? Maybe I need to do a show like that. How motherfuckers come on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, but I think he should have called Ye, man. Cause yeah, Ye saying a lot of crazy shit and he doing a lot of crazy shit and he acknowledging a lot of crazy shit. I think Ye got a lot going on and like I said, maybe he trying to stay relevant. You know, we already do know he got some shit. We know it's some mental shit, man. We know he fucked up a little bit, but you know what I'm saying. Like I was saying, man, Jay, you brought Ye up. Like, you should have phone called him, man. And if anything, bro, you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't even be trying to sue him or file no charges on him, bro. I fucking rock with it. Let him get his rocks off. Uh, I don't know, man. Like it's the industry. Like it's weirder shit going on. Like, come on, y'all suing each other back and forth. Come on, man. Come on, come on. And then why? So what you trying to get some money out of them? Trying to get some money? Well, come on. It can't be for the money. You know what I'm saying? Well, so what you think you gonna embarrass somebody taking some money from them? You ain't gonna get no fuck. Put a gag on. No, I don't know what the suit gonna be about. I don't know if it's gonna be shit, or you get taking money, get it to the kids. That way you ain't gotta give your money to the kids, shit. But I think you should have called them and talked to them about that, man. That they can handle that shit, man. Yeah, they can handle that shit. They can, man. There's a lot of going on in this hip hop shit, man. Sauce Walker and Saxo Pete, man, they got shot in Memphis. Um, Down to Memphis, man, doing their thing, man, and got shot. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And listen, man, this is why we want to listen. Eh, Everybody out there that got kids, man, or the shorties is watching, man. Listen, I know we do this music shit, but stay away from. Listen, that's why. That's why. And I don't get me wrong. And again, I always say I understand where the young is coming from, right? But I like the fact that when we do have these artists that come on Fridays. Oh, make sure y'all tune in for Bearded Studios too, y'all. Bearded Studios every Friday from 9 p.m. to 12 p.m. Central, man. Where we interview music artists and shit like that, and review the music and play their music, and have a great conversation. When we do run across ones that might make that type of music, we try to talk to them and try to find out the insight. And a lot of times, guess what? Now, because I do know I say, well, that's how they living. Not all of them living like that. Not all of them. We do know, and we do got to understand. Come on, man. When we say that, we know who we speaking to and what we speaking about. But 9 times out of 10, a lot of these young folks, man, they not repping and again, they not living that type of lifestyle, but that's just the popular shit to talk about. So if we rapping about it and we talking about it, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the same cadence with some auto tuning and a nice beat. You know what I'm saying? These young motherfuckers go crazy over it. You know what I'm saying? So, and then it's all about how you market it and promote it. You know what I'm saying? So if you market it and promote it as just open shit, yeah, that's cool. But now if you market it and promote it, especially if you coming from a certain area and you know it's already that type of energy and vibe out there, that's attached to this certain type of style of rap or genre of rap. You know what I'm saying? That's dealing with the young folk. Especially when we speak in cliques and shit like that, because not everybody got a name and it took a name, and it's crazy. So that's why we try to encourage ones to go a different style, man. It's all different types of emotional fucking party rap, dark rap, shit, cult rap, I guess you could say. You know what I'm saying? You got your drill too, you got your crash out too, you got your gangster too. You know what I'm saying? Or make more R&B, pop, vibey rap. It's a lot of different shit that don't have to involve murder, killing, shooting, and fucking pussy, bitches, diamond rings, gold chains, platinum, money, throwing it, going to the strip club, shaking your ass. I like, we get it. And I ain't saying that is all bad. No. And guess what? Music, man, like everybody like to say music is subjective. And it's also repetitive. It's the same shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just only so many ways you can flip, cook, saute, you know what I'm saying? Scramble, flambe, bake, or do some shit. I believe it's the connection is inside of the energy of the music and the vibration and the relation. And a lot of times, we don't even understand the correlations in the relations to the music. So a lot of times, like that's why I always say, we as adults are just as personable as kids. Shit, just because you listen to this music and 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 and, and you feeling a certain way, you might not even be you ain't relating to that shit. You just feel a certain way. So now you done went out here and made it a fucking decision that you shouldn't even had done in the fucking first place because that wasn't even your lane. You misunderstood that whole motherfucking message of the song. It wasn't even meant for you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got a few of those out there, but then you got those out here that do actually relate to the shit, or that even if they ain't relating shit, they the ones that's doing the shit that other people's is relating to. You know what I'm saying? And that's hard. And that's hard because you want to be creative. And then when they creative and they come up with some shit, but that shit dangerous. But nah, man. But again, man, like Master Teacher always say, listen, we just gotta have control over the phone, over your kids' devices, over what we put into them. You can let your shorty listen to that type of music, man. But do you sit down and talk to them and let them know, son? Listen, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is woo woo. You know what I'm saying? I might woo woo, but this is woo woo. Why we woo woo? But as an adult, you make certain sorts of decisions. You can't woo woo because woo woo. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Do you sit them down and have these conversations? And the woo woo woos, you feeling the woo woo woos. You know what I'm saying? If you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm fucking with it. And men, you know what I'm saying? This manly man day, and young men. A lot of these men that's making these decisions are young men and young adults and they're in their 30s, like men, you know. Again, like I say, we just don't think, bro. We just don't think the destruction. And then, you fake want to come up on this motherfucker and say you talking about peace, this, that, and the third. Like, what the fuck is you lying for? You really don't give no fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? And listen, and I ain't mad at it. There's a lot of people out here, man, that's about self-preservation. But if you're gonna be about self-preservation, be about self-preservation, man. Be about you. Be about you. Self-preservation ain't hiring a motherfucker to get another motherfucker out of the way. That ain't self-preservation. This motherfucker world too big for motherfuckers to be bumping into each other without knowing about it. And still, even within that, you know what I'm saying, you can separate yourself. Or if you come face to face, nigga, you ain't got enough self control, nigga, to know how to be a man. Crazy. It's fucking insane. It's insane. I ain't looking for no overnight changes. Shit, hell no. Like, but still though, man, you know, and guys, bro, older guys that's on their shit and that's doing some shit. Look, even if you don't want to go fuck with a legit or a little youngin or a little YN or a younger or adolescent, you know, make yourself do it, bro. Well, you know, and I don't even want to say that because doing that you really ain't gonna show them shit, but try to see yourself in them or know that you was once that, not that which is that young man, which is himself because you're yourself, but realize the understanding and the things that you didn't know and the things that you wanted to know and the ways that you wanted to grow and the things that you did to grow as that individual at that age. Because you know, because because now that we're older, you know, we can kind of okay, well, we see what this is like. But then I know what I was, you know, and then again, we know the shit ain't the same, but we still got to be respectful towards it. Well, and I don't want to say respectful, but we still have to be open towards the idea of the pressure that they under. I was watching um Felicia Rashad on the Breakfast Club. Um, one of the best shows I just seen on the Breakfast Club because of her presence, her energy. She said she was feeling for the young folks because you know like of the way that they have to be because of the things that they seen and the trauma that they face and going through what they go through with certain parents and 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 then you gotta understand that so me as a parent, I went through a trauma from what my parents may have took on in their life. And the, the way they dealt with it was maybe dealing with me with the way they dealt with me. Not saying that it was wrong, but you know, giving me my views and my morals and my understanding, or which might made me rebel towards the shit that they thought. And then that same shit happens. You know what I'm saying? And then now I'm trying to push some shit because I wanted to rebel against my parents or my kid. And then, you know, that shit just keep going. And that's how shit changes. Now, a lot of people don't want to see, they don't want to hear about that change. Because then when this change happens, there's no more culture, as they say. There's no more tradition, as they say. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and so what I'm speaking towards is the dorsalness, is the baby, like how they say mothers baby their sons and things of that nature, and you know, try to protect their sons. And, oh man, look, when you go outside, you do this, you do that, do this. When the police pull you over, you do that, you do this, you do this. You know what I'm saying, you know, because you want your child to come back home, which come back home to you. You know, that syndrome. You know, a lot of people don't talk about that. You know what I'm saying? The way we raise our individuals, you know what I mean? You know, the way we raise our children. Even if you got a mother and a father in the household, you know what I'm saying? The things that the mother and the father tells you so that you can come back home at night versus someone who doesn't have that. Or even if it's just a single mother telling you. And she's still telling you the same thing that both parents will be telling you. The effect of a lot of shit. The trauma of things happening amongst people, and you know, we like to go to therapy, which is cool. I support and advocate for therapy, but how often is it do we have family meetings or family gatherings with the immediate family who these circumstances situations are involved with? How often do we try to sit down with these people and try to get to an understanding? and then agreed to, oh, let's go to therapy versus sweeping shit under the rug, never talking about it, or come out 30 years later, and now we trying to kill that motherfucker or get at that motherfucker, or you been screwed up, or damn motherfucker be like, oh, that's why you like, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't nip shit in the bud. Uh, is that a cultural thing? Is that a swept under? I like is because I don't want to just say that's a cultural thing because I believe that's a everyone thing. You find out different shit. Even every day on the show, man. Every time I have a show and I have a yes, come on, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody hit the panel and we just talking about life, you know what I'm saying? And the motherfucking shit they experience, and you be like, and I always try to highlight, like, look, see, that's why I tell motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? And I love this, man. Also, man, listen, man, this is an open platform, open forum, man. I'll post a link in the chat. I will be posting a link in the chat periodically, man, throughout the publication, man. We got about 50 more minutes to go. But yeah, man. But you know what I'm saying? If anybody want to come in and add to the discussion, man, to change the discussion, or you know what I'm saying, got a topic or want to talk about something that I already spoke on, or whatever the case may be, man, we just flowing, man. It's manly Monday, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just venting right now. We ain't really doing too much. You know what I'm talking about? But again, if anybody want to come in, man, y'all more than welcome to most definitely come in. You know what I'm saying? And talk about it. But yeah, man, yeah, that Felicia Rashad Breakfast Club, man. I listen, check that out. Check that out. I'm supporting her, not the Breakfast Club, but I know she on the Breakfast Club, but check her out. Check her out. And also, man, let me speak to this. So now I want to be today. You know what? I'll wait till tomorrow. Um, but yeah, but check out Felicia Rashad, man. Powerful. Powerful. Well, in my opinion, I thought it was powerful. I thought it was a great experience. Great point of views. And she's directing I believe something on Broadway that she has coming out. So yeah, check it out. Check out the interview with Felicia Rashad on the Breakfast Club, man. It was real powerful, man. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to that sister, man. Real powerful. You know what I'm saying? Again, like I say, it was an experience that I enjoyed. And I think that, my Bearded Conversation community, the people that, that we have in the building and that frequent us, I believe that you guys would enjoy it as well. You know what I'm saying? So check it out. Big ups to Miss Kimber. I'm cold. Say, leave Beetlejuice alone. I'm cold. What's going on? I'm cold. How you feel, man? I don't know who you is, man, but make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. I see you already comment. Hey, and like the video. Hey, man, while we got people in the building, man, hey, pull them phones out. Share this. Hey, share the communication with 3 more people and tell those 3 more people to share with 3 more people. And on your way in and out,
like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
also, y'all, while we got the peoples in the building, man, this Wednesday, man, I got a brother coming on the panel, man, coming on the show. He will be giving a lecture slash PowerPoint on cybersecurity. So please be in the screen and check it out, man. Please be in the building and check it out, man. We might can learn something. Oh, you talking about oh man, leave Lori alone, man. No, we ain't messing with Lori tonight, man. We just got on the screen, man. We just got on the screen, man. We ain't messing with Lori tonight. Big up to Lori, man. Hey, I ain't heard nothing about Tiffany Henry, y'all. I ain't heard nothing about Tiffany, man. I ain't heard nothing about Tiffany lately. I don't know what's going on with Tiffany. Hey, man, this some more crazy shit that I heard too, y'all. Listen, so Chicago, Illinois, for all my people in the city, man, they trying to come up with a $770 million budget cut from for Metro, CTA, and Pace. A $770 million budget cut. Like, shit is crazy. So, listen, if you cut off the Metro and the CTA and the Pace, and people can't get back and forth to work, then you already cut a lot of federal jobs. Then you already talking about not supplying lunch and food to food pantries and churches and other organizations who give out free food and lunch to the school, and which means the school's probably gonna 9 times out of 10 be privatized. Then y'all trying to say, man, canned meat, you know what I'm saying, can be nutritious to give to the students. That ain't the students, man. They finna try to get that canned meat shit to us. They finna have us in motherfucking lines, bro. Bro, if you can't get back and forth to work, if they cut the Metro, if they cut the CTA, and if they cut the PACE in the state of Illinois, a $770 million, that's nearly $1 billion cut. That means you laying off workers. That means you're gonna stop bus routes. That means you're gonna stop what's that? The buses, the bus routes, the people that's working in the bus routes. Like this shit's gonna be the train. This shit's gonna be hell. If I can't get back and forth to work, if I don't have a car, if I ain't got no money saved to buy a car to get to work, that's crazy. And then that's gonna drive fucking gas prices fucking high as hell. Listen, people. I'm telling you, get these passports. I've been saying this for the longest. Get you some passports, man. And then, goddamn it, right now, it's hard to even go to a lot of places because of shit. Because if you're American, they don't even want you there. Don't even want us there. But still, get you some passports, man. Wherever the hell you can go, get the fuck on, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, like, and I don't think y'all understand this shit though. Like, bro, from the Department of Education, we talked about the privatization of schools and shit, so it won't be no more public schools. So now you got to pay for this shit. Then motherfuckers was talking about, well, we ain't even supplying food for people no more. So them damn food pantries or organizations that receive grants to give food to pass out to the community, that's just dead. Free lunch program in schools for kids who can't eat at home, and the school is supposed to be the safe haven because it's a public school. It's just dead. Now I'm already in a fucked up situation, and I ain't eating at home, man. Nah. When I knew I couldn't eat at home, I could probably eat at school. Now I can't eat at school. Who the fuck finna be productive in society? The fuck? This shit finna go back. Listen. I ain't gonna say motherfucker gonna burn this shit down or whatever the case may be. This shit finna be hell, boy. And guess what? They might put a stop to it or hold on it and get some control of it and bring the people back before the people take off. That could be the plan. That could be the plot. Because in modern time, a fall. Do we really? Can we really imagine a fall of our civilization right now? Think about that, y'all. Now I'm talking about throughout the fucking history, though. You know what I'm saying? From Rome, Babylon, whatever Bible story that you can come up with, Pompeii, whatever archaeological excavations, all this shit, to the Egyptians, and you know what I'm saying? You know how civilizations fail and the motherfuckers don't exist no more, and we read about them through history. Can we really imagine that shit happening right now? You know, the Mad Maxes and shit. How that's the futuristic shit. But it looked like, goddamn it, they in a barren wasteland, in the desert. No trees, no nothing. Heat, hot, pillaging, plummeting, scraping up, controlling certain sections and sectors of places. You know what I'm saying? So well, people wild. We savages. We individuals. Some people click up with the clicks and get what they get, and then shit. And then even inside of the clicks that we use, shit, you might be a low man on the totem pole. But can we just imagine the fall of what the fuck we got going on right now? Can we just imagine that for a second? Don't get me wrong. Yeah, the Great Depression shit. Yeah, yeah, right. But no transportation, no education unless it's being bought, and canned meat. Sounds like Trump ushering in a new age of communism, which is a slight tad bit of capitalism. You know? And I don't think we prepared for this shit, man. I don't think we prepared for it, man. But on another note, man, hey, all my brothers out there, man, listen, man. It's Manly Manday, man. Listen, all the guys, man, hey, go to them doctors, man. Go take care of your health. You know what I'm saying? Go, man, go get all the checkups that you can get. Go get your eyes checked out. Go get them ears checked out. Go get that heart checked out. You know what I'm saying? Go get your fingers, your toes checked out. You know what I'm talking about? Go get checked out, man. Get to these doctors, man. Hey, if we got any brothers in the city, man, that's looking for some good health care, you know what I'm saying, man? It's in that's in the suburban area or just in the local Chicago area, period, man. Go check out the House of Health and Wellness, man. 1400 Torrance Avenue, Suite 213. If you need a referral to any other, you know what I'm saying, medical personnel, um, um, that to address an issue that you might have, I'm pretty sure that, you know what I'm saying, you can get a great reference from the doc at the House of Health and Wellness. But if it's something that she can handle and take care of, man, most definitely go check it out. Brothers therapy, go get therapy, man. Go talk to somebody, man. Um, if you want to start off um, small, whatever the case may be, but we encourage and subscribe to counseling and therapy. Bearded conversation. I think that's healthy for our brothers, and I think we need to do a lot more of that. Um, I believe that can help us. That would help us with our journeys. Listen, is it an end all be all solution to our problems? No, no. But it's a start. You know what I'm saying? It's a start. Please, man, brothers. I can't tell my brothers enough, man. Go to the fucking doctor. Go seek therapy, bro. It is needed. That shit. Listen, hey, let me and also brothers. Hey, not only do I subscribe and encourage the tears and the flowing of the tears from a brother's face. Ain't nothing wrong with telling a motherfucker that you cry. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with showing that you have emotional intelligence and control and displaying it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it, bro. A lot of times we don't know that I am that I am. You know, we hear that I am my brother's keeper or I am my sister's keeper type shit. We won. We're energy. We were split. The masculine and the feminine is one. There's no such thing as division when it comes to the union of the masculine and feminine. We as a people have separated it. This is where we get the head of the households and who has to lead and who has to does this. It doesn't work that way in spirit and energy. It only works that way inside of the vessels, you know, that we in, which change some of our cognitive abilities to project and do certain things, you know. So my vessel controls my thought process and patterns different. Just like that person's vessel, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta learn how to give in to one another. This evolution process is a hard thing to to navigate through. You know, it's like an astrofield. You know what I'm saying? When we talking about the developmental stages of the brain and society and relationships and how they work and how we apply it, you know what I'm saying, to the everyday shit that we doing that we know as people. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we have these discussions and conversations. That's why they come up. That's why they come about. That's why we think. That's why we have thought patterns. That's why I'm able to express my emotions on certain topics and discussions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how people are able to, you know, come back with whatever they, you know what I'm saying, come back with, you know, and present their facts and shit like that. And all that shit is just like, we don't know. But I love it. She said, not gonna lie, I'm tired of people for real. But I'm not, you know? I'm not. I ain't tired of people because shit. Cause it's beautiful. Even the shit that we might say is the stupidest or the dumbest shit that you have ever seen a person do or a person say, it's still beautiful. It's still creation. It's still a reaction of a substance that's been created by whoever the fuck knows. For that shit to bounce off our eyes, for us to even have an understanding, to even say that it's stupid or dumb. Again, we don't stop to think and value. The expression of life itself. And I ain't saying that shit finna. I ain't trying to be no guru or make y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, ain't none of this shit gonna stop, bro. The sooner we know that, the better. Who gives a fuck about AI? Not, of course, I do, but in essence of change and functionality. It was gonna happen. It was bound to happen. We sit here and talk about a lot of things, but you got to understand everything evolves. Technology evolves too. So, in order for us to even get to a point where we want shit to be better, were we really expecting AI not to take off or to be heavier prevalent in our society or our systems of development? It's crazy. Of course. But you know, we don't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's only because shit. It's so many factors that bear against, you know, the things that we do, meaning other people. I'm saying they're about the only damn factors that bear on shit what another motherfucker think. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, big ups to the Bulls, man. I heard the Bulls beat the shit about the Lakers. I heard the Bulls beat the shit about the Lakers. Um, yeah, man. They said they look Kobe White and Josh Giddey, man. Ran through Kobe White and Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey is horrible. Man, I ain't even watching the Bulls, honestly. But I know LeBron hurt. Luka hurt. The Lakers still in fourth place, and I think the Bulls down there trying to tank. I read somewhere where they was trying to get former NBA dunk champion Jason Richardson. He played with Golden State for a minute. I believe he also played with Dallas. Played with a few teams. Jason Richardson. You know what I'm saying? It was all right. It was all right. I think his son named Jason. I think he played for Michigan State. It don't look like he, but I don't know what the Bulls gonna do, man. I don't know what the Bulls gonna do. I'm excited, y'all. It's youth football season, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about that time again for me to get out there and cuss the kids out. You feel me? Get to them young folks. Well, yeah, man. Man, the world is the world right now, y'all. World is the world. You know? I like this philosophical shit too. I like this what if, without yonder type shit. The possibilities of the essence of the universe and life. You know? I like it. I don't know about y'all, but I like it. Oh, check this shit out, y'all. Woo! Let's see where he going with it. Let's see where he going with it. And this should be interesting. Malik Yoba no longer identifies as black. So y'all remember the New York Undercover, you know what I'm saying, dude? And then the Why Did I Get Married? I think it was Janet Jackson's husband or something like that. And the Tyler Perry joints. Let's see what he talking about. Damn. Okay. All right, so 2025 hasn't even seen 3 full months go by without a horde of unprecedented moments. Malik Yoba added to this by declaring that he no longer identifies as black. America, I've decided that I am no longer a black man. I am no longer a person of color. BIPOC. None of that shit. BIPO. I don't even know what the hell BIPOC is. About to look that up. So the 57-year-old actor said in the video, he said, "What I am is a non-white man. And I think we should all start calling ourselves non-white. So they're going to have to figure it out. Let them rebuke that. Let them refute it. Let them come up with something that just says, we like all non-whites. What? Hold on. Wait a minute. Let them refute it. Let them come up with something that just says, we like all non-whites. Excuse me. We don't like all non-whites. On the surface, this comes off as strange, but Willie D believes Yoba was onto something. Are you picking up what he's putting down? He asked his YouTube audience in the video. Malik is trying to say, what? Malik is trying to say is this. Trump administration has rallied white folks to come together against everybody else, and that's the only way that the rest of us individuals stand a chance to consolidate our individual powers and make a collective effort to get what we want and what we need out of this administration and out of this country. The Houston rapper stated that he can dig that. Malik Yoba's timing is interesting. Given Donald Trump's executive order to eliminate all DEI initiatives in the workplace and matters concerning government funding. Trump believes this will restore fairness and accountability in federal hiring. and has even blamed an aircraft crash in Washington, D.C. or DEI. The current president claimed that former President Joe Biden called his aviation administration workforce too white. He held the belief that they were psychologically superior to the diversity hires. It just could have been. We have a higher standard. We had a much higher standard than anybody else. And there are things where you have to go by brain power, he told the Associated Press. You have to go by the psychological quality. The psychological quality is a very important element of it. Okay. Non-white? Hey, listen, man. Listen. I'm all for it, bro. I'm all for it. If anybody can, if everybody else can come up with what the fuck they want to identify with, why can't he be non-white? I'm for it. Will that help us moving forward? Who knows? It may have to get some traction. But I think they already got this shit on paperwork, don't they? If I'm not mistaken, I believe they already got this shit down. When you can mark non-white or some shit like that. I believe they already got that. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy out here. So I remember I was telling y'all about the Sauce Walker and Sazo P down in Memphis. So check it out. So up and coming rapper Sazo P killed in Memphis shooting, while Pound Sauce Walker wounded in targeted attack. Up and coming rapper Sazo P has been killed, and his pal Sauce Walker has been wounded in a targeted double shooting in Tennessee Saturday, according to reports. Latorian Hunt, 27, a Raleigh-born rapper better known as Sazo P, was killed after the shooting broke out near the FedEx Forum in downtown Memphis, home of NBA Grizzlies. Albert Walker Manday, 34, who raps under the name Sauce Walker, was injured in the shooting, according to multiple outlets, including the Breakfast Club. Also, Memphis police didn't name the victims as of Monday. The suspected shooters got out of their car and began shooting outside of the Westin Hotel just after 2:45 p.m., police stated. Hunt, who had recently signed to Modrain's record label, Sauce Familiar, was shot multiple times while Modrain was shot in the thigh, reported, quoting Monday's father. Manday with Modrain, which is Sauce Walker, y'all. Had it not been for God, my son would have been dead. Albert Walker, known to fans as Papa Sauce, told the outlet. Modrain appears to confirm the death of his fellow label mate in a video sharing the following: the shooting by Memphis-based clothing store, the Superior Shop, on Sunday. In the video, Modrain is seen with the bandages covering the gunshot wounds in the video, Sauce Walker is seen with the bandages covering the gunshot wounds to his left leg. He pays respects to Hunt. Rip Sazo P, man. Sauce Walker says in the video, as he faced the times of his father and asks how many times his family home was shot up while he was growing up. 45 shots when I was 15 years old, he says. This, as Sugar Honey Iced Tea, ain't nothing new. In another video, Modrain, or Sauce Walker, appears in crutches as he begins to pay tribute to Hunt, as shown in the clip shared on X on Monday morning. Police believe the shooting was targeted and still hunting for those responsible. Although they have identified a vehicle believed that may have been used, this appears to be an isolated incident, not a random violence. The MPD, Memphis Police Department, said in a statement, officers have identified the suspect vehicle and are actively working to make an arrest. Cops are hunting for a white four-door sedan, MPD Assistant Chief Don Crow said during a weekend press conference. The MPD didn't immediately respond to the request for comment. We want to assure our community and visitors that downtown Memphis is a safe place. The force said in a statement, this incident was not a random act of violence. Early indications are that the victims and suspects are known to each other. We understand that the public's concern and reiterate that this was not a random act. MPD is committed to bringing those responsible to justice and will be utilizing downtown camera footage and other technology available to aid in identifying everyone involved. And the statement continued. So that was what's going on with the Sauce Walker. And guess what? Them saying that it wasn't a random act of violence don't mean shit. I like the way that he keeps saying it's a random act of violence because, again, that shit, guess what that do? That, oh, well, it's not a random act of violence. Meaning, because, when shit happen random, oh, that ain't some everyday shit. You know what I'm saying? That's, what's the chance of that happening? You know what I'm saying? He trying to make it seem like, oh man, since they was there in that state, people followed them down to that state, and woo, and this is why woo. But then that's putting a bad look on Sauce Walker and Says P. Well, R.I.P. Says P. I didn't know he had passed away, so I'm glad I stumbled back upon that article, and my mind brought me back to it, because I didn't know that he passed away. I just you know what I'm saying, know that Sauce Walker had got shot, and it was a shooting. I didn't know that the young guy passed away from the shooting. So, you know what I'm saying? I want to send my condolences and RIP to Says OP and that brother's family, also as well as to Sauce Walker. You know what I'm saying? So condolences to that brother's family. And again, man, it's just tragic. Like, that's tragic, man. We do this shit to come up out of circumstances, and what we do, we make more enemies. Make more enemies. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's meant to make enemies. Hey, big ups to Bronny James too, man. I think Bronny James had 17 points. I forgot who the Lakers played, but they won. Got a couple points. Bronny, man, he coming along, man. Bronny needed with some time. Get his foot in the water. Bronny needed with some time. Hey, groundbreaking. U.S. Congresswoman dead at 49, y'all. So we had a Republican U.S. Representative Mia Love has died at the age of 49 following a battle with cancer. Wow, man. I didn't even know the sisters. I didn't even, man, listen. So she was a sister. You know what I'm saying? Melanated woman, of course. So groundbreaking U.S. Congresswoman Mia Love of Utah has died. Her family announced she was 49. That's crazy. She was a young woman. Love was the first melanated Republican woman to elected to Congress. Love was the first melanated Republican woman elected to Congress. The news of her death was announced by her family via X. In the midst of a celebration of her life, and an avalanche of happy memories, Mia quietly slipped the bands of mortality. In her words and vision, always did, soared heavenward. We are thankful for the many good wishes, prayers, and condolences, her family message said. Love had been undergoing treatment for glioblastoma, a form of brain cancer, and received immunotherapy as part of a clinical trial at Duke University in March. Her family announced the treatment was no longer effective. A Haitian American, Love represented. So she hates. Never mind. I ain't gonna even go there. I ain't gonna even go there. I ain't gonna even go there. I ain't gonna even go there, cause I ain't gonna even go there. I ain't gonna even go there. A Haitian American, Love represented Utah's 4th congressional district from 2015 to 2019. She won two consecutive elections before losing in 2018 to Democratic Ben McAdams. She was later hired as a political commentator by CNN, and in 2021 was guest host on the ABC daytime TV talk show The View. Love is survived by her husband and 3 children. Man, listen, man. Condolences, RIP to that sister, man, and her family, man. Man, like I tell y'all, man, it be a lot going on. I told y'all, man, keep everybody get thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations, man, because there be a lot going on out here in these streets. Mm. Man. Hey, my really my papoose, man, Tatiana and my boy, man. They say my boy out here throwing dirt on her name. Say it ain't so, you mind. Hey man, y'all listen, man. How they break up? Damn. I know we talked about this already, but how they break up, man? God damn. DUI? DEI, I'm sorry. We still out here destroying shit, man. But they trying to put shit back together. I remember my boy Maniac, random thought. My bad, y'all. I remember my boy Maniac was telling me about the Jackie Robinson shit. And I was reading about a bunch of other shit, like how you can't find them shits, but they slowly restoring them and putting this shit back together, man. I don't know, man. I hope the government step up, man. Step up, man. Stop this madness out here, man. Stop this madness out here. Whew. Stop the madness out here. Let me read this. Now, so because I know I talked about him too, but I didn't read it. Maybe it'll give us, and we can get on up out of here. They give us some details. So rapper Yella Beezy charged with murder, hiring a hitman in the death of a fellow musician, Mo 3, and his bond is set at $2 million. Mo 3, whose real name is Melvin Noble, was fatally shot on Interstate 35 in Dallas, November 2020. Rapper Yella Breezy has been arrested and charged in connection with the 2020 murder of fellow rapper Mo 3. The That's On Me artist, whose real name is oh, that's on me, baby. That's what he okay, that's the song. Okay, that's Yellow Breezy. Y'all, it's coming to me. Okay, so That's On Me artist whose real name is Marquise Conway, was indicted by a Dallas County grand jury on Tuesday, March 18th, for the death of Mo 3. The Associated Press, WFAA TV, and KDFW TV reported. He was then arrested on Thursday, March 20th, on a charge of capital murder. Wow. Re, re, remuner, what? Remuneration, according to court documents obtained by the outlets. I'm sorry, y'all. Am I going blind? Authorities believe Conway um, may have hired Keywan White to kill Mo 3, whose real name is Melvin Noble, in exchange for some kind of payment per the court document. The musician was gunned down and killed at the age of 28 on Interstate 35 in Dallas in November 2020, according to Dallas officials. Authorities allege, per the AP, that the White what? Authorities allege, per the AP, that White drove up next to Noble and got out of his car with a gun in his hand, prompting Noble to get out of his car and run away. White is believed to have fired multiple rounds at him during this time, and Noble was later pronounced dead at the hospital. White and another man, Devin Brown, 32, have been indicted in connections with Noble's death, and their cases are still pending per the AP. Yellow Breezy is currently being held on a $2 million bond in Dallas County Jail. Footage attained by WFAA TV shows Yellow Breezy being escorted by several police officers into custody with his hands cuffed behind his back following his arrest. The rapper can be seen looking around the area as the officers hover near him. People have reached out to a representative for Yellow Breezy in the Dallas Police Department for comment. The Dallas County District Attorney's Office, meanwhile, told the people, we do not comment on pending cases. White was previously arrested in December 2020 for a separate firearm crime and sentenced to over 8 years in prison in 2022, having pleaded guilty to possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, according to the United States Attorney's Office, Northern District of Texas. Yellow Breezy was also once arrested as a charge with the unlawful carrying of a weapon and possession of marijuana charges, which were later dismissed according to court documents. In 2021, he was arrested and charged with sexual assault and child endangerment, which also was dismissed per CBS News. Back in 2018, the rapper was shot 3 times in Louisville, Texas. He was transported to the hospital for treatment and was released 1 day later. WFAA TV reported Yellow Breezy is best known for his 2017 single "That's On Me," which spawned remix featuring 2 Chainz, T.I., Rich the Kid, and others. And in 2019, a song "Back at It Again" with Quavo and Gucci Mane. He most recently released his track "Hit" featuring Lil Wayne. That's all they talk about. Okay, so yeah, they really don't get off into the case. They don't get off into the case. I was reading the articles, so I wanted to see if they was gonna get off into the case, y'all. But they apparently they didn't get off into the case. Mm. Mm. Excuse me. But yeah, man. Senseless shit, man. Senseless shit. Senseless shit. We gotta get over this shit. And then young boy, it be a young boy. He in jail. Shit, he steady going platinum. Shit, out of his last, like he done got eight albums out of 10 that then went platinum. Like, man, I don't know what to say about this generation, man, and what's going on. Listen, I fuck with it. Some of the things I don't fuck with. Listen, man, have a plan, stick to your plan, live the way you live, man. Just hopefully it's for the embedment of everybody. Hey, I want to tell everybody that tuned in tonight, man. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in for Manly Manday, man. We finna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Don't forget to tune in for Toxic Tuesday, man. Hopefully, man, you know what I'm saying? We have a little bit more people in the building, man. We can get it in a little bit. But yeah, man, hey man, I appreciate all my moderators, man. Appreciate all my followers, fans, viewers and subscribers for tuning in, man. Appreciate everybody for hitting that like button. Again, let me let y'all know, man, this is an open platform and it's an open forum, man. Listen, y'all just ain't gotta listen to me, man. You can hit that link in the chat if y'all want to come on and cook some of these greens and put some seasoning on some shit with me. You're more than welcome to do so, man. If you just want to stay in the chat, you could do that as well. And don't forget, like I say, man, to tune in every Monday through Thursday, 9 to 11, 9 p.m. Central Time, man, when we go live. Also, Bearded Studios, Real MCs Talk every Friday. Listen, we got a young lady, NSG, Fani. You know what I'm saying? We should be interviewing, man. I'm trying to finalize the things to stay in contact with her. You know what I'm saying? And bring that to y'all, man. Our first female MC, you know what I'm saying? We'll be in the building, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget to check us out every Saturday, man, for Bearded TV, 11 to, until we can't, you know what I'm saying? Until we get tired, you feel me? Hey, with that being said, man, peace and blessings, man. I love y'all, man. Without y'all, it wouldn't be no Bearded Conversation, man. Listen, all my new followers, listen, man, hey, hit the panel. Hit the chat. Let's get it, man. We a family, man. This is our show. Let's make the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the show. We the show. So listen again. Open platform, open forum. Y'all more than welcome to come on and flip out with your boy, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's being a conversation. With that being said, hold on. Pause. Like Roscoe tell the people, man, if ain't nobody told y'all today that you love, be in a conversation, and Roscoe love you. L Boogie do too, you know what I'm saying? He always say, I don't know if I love y'all niggas yet, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, big ups to L Boogie and Roscoe, man, and my co-host with the most is AJ. Also, man, big ups to my residential Dominican from the Dominican Republic, Cito boy. You know what I'm saying? He went in the building tonight. You know what I'm saying? Roscoe or the rest don't want in the building, but I know they out there somewhere watching, man. Big peace and blessings to them, man. Also, man, I want to give a big ups to everybody. Not just, the people watching, not just my moderators, everybody. Myself, everybody across this universe. You know what I'm saying? That's out here striving and trying to change things. You know? Hey, y'all know what it is, man. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. One last time, let's keep everybody in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And don't forget to live by those 5 key components, man. Love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. Love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And for those in the peanut gallery, in the back, that's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration, man. And with that being said, y'all know what it is, man. All superheroes done wear capes, but they still need their theme music. So with that being said,
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah. What up, man? Yeah. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting, laughing, they love it, but don't judge us. Giving it back.
don't forget to tune in, man. Don't forget to tune in every Monday through Thursday for Bearded Conversation, every Friday for Bearded Studios, and every Saturday at 11. But Bearded After Dark Television, man. Hey, without y'all, it wouldn't be no us, man, here on Bearded Conversation, man. Y'all know what it is. Same black time, same black channel. Talk black to me, y'all. We out.
Opportunity keep knocking like child support payments. Started from the bottom like basements. Now we famous. Podcast official. The topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking it how we living it. Rolling like a dealership. Managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcast. No, you don't need a membership. Just follow.
Hey, don't forget to go check out Lynn Chicago Pizza, man, Dan Soul Food and Bakery Cafe, Grove, Folks Place, Urban Lust Cafe, and the House of Health and Wellness, man. Y'all can Google them places, man, and when y'all get there, I know them people personally, man. Make sure y'all tell them no, man, be in the conversation, shit you, man, and go enjoy yourself and go get good taken care of, man. Y'all know what the fuck it is, man. We in the building now. We out the building. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for Toxic Tuesday. Hopefully somebody be in the building. And don't forget to be here for Wednesday, man. We got that cybersecurity PowerPoint and lecture going on, man. Be in the building and come learn something with us, man. We a family, man. Y'all know what the fuck it is, man. Those that fuck with me, fuck with me. Those that don't, fuck with us anyway. And we out.
The hood lovers, off the block, giving it back. The hood lovers, broadcasting live. Off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back.
Y'all know what it is, my beautiful people. Y'all know what it is, my beautiful people, man. Once we come together, may we always meet on a level. Once we're in each other's presence, may we always be humble and plumb. And when we leave each other's presence, may we always part on the square. With that being said, man, peace and blessings to everybody, man. Tune in tomorrow, man. Hey, and come in the building, man. Y'all can turn up with your boy, man. Y'all can hit that panel and turn up with your boy. Let's get it. Peace.